What's up, YouTube? Essentially Sports says Coach Prime's narcissistic recruiting approach is blamed for Colorado's inevitable failure? Come on, say it ain't so. Coach Prime's a narcissist? Hey guys, I'm Corey, and welcome to my channel, Let's Talk with Corey. If this is your first time tuning in, hit the subscribe button. This is an article from Essentially Sports, and it says, Coach Prime's narcissistic recruiting approach blamed for Colorado football's inevitable failure. Coach Prime thrives on attention. So be it. It may be true. But lately, it's been all negative spotlight for him. He has drawn harsh criticism for his approach with the Colorado Buffaloes football program. The Pro Football Hall of Famer has reportedly never tried to get to know his high school recruits, triggering a mass exodus of players. Critics slam Deion's ego, pointing to the Buffs' lackluster 4-8 record and his failure to build a winning team yet. How the hell are you going to build a winning team overnight, guys? Come on. I mean, he's a Hall of Fame. Yes, he's a pro Hall of Famer player, ex-football player turned football coach. Was he a narcissist coming out of high school? Or was he a narcissist when he played at Florida State? Was he a narcissist when he played two damn sports, professional sports, both NFL and professional baseball? Guys, maybe somewhat narcissist because the guy's an alpha dog. And that comes with the territory when you're great. He's a GOAT. So that makes him great. But goddamn, can you expect any coach, regardless of who they are, to basically go from to sugar overnight? No. It takes time to build a winning program. But I'm going to get off my soapbox, okay? Because this is about recruiting high school players, not so much about this guy being a winner, okay? Because he is. It's going to take time in Colorado, though. It says he's been a lackluster failure, 4-8 record, and his failure to build a winning team yet. Now a sports commentator echoes those concerns. Oh, it's a critic, sports commentator. Okay, yeah, their opinion matters. Deion's narcissistic leadership style, he pulls no punches, saying this ego-driven approach destroys recruitment and sets the team up for disastrous future. Further states that sports commentator Wilson Dittman opened his show with a scathing assessment of Deion Sanders, stating he will be inevitably fired, and he's absolutely embarrassed himself. He's embarrassed Colorado building a future program. He went on to allege Deion Sanders doing the exact wrong thing a coach needs to be doing when developing and making a program from scratch. But this is a commentator's opinion, right, guys? This isn't coming from a championship winning coach who may be respected by Deion Sanders. It's coming from a commentator. I don't even know who this guy is, but he's entitled to his opinion, right? He's entitled to his opinion. But here's my assessment. It takes time to build a championship team, a championship program. And it doesn't happen overnight. Deion Sanders' team is being, again, reloaded after a mass exodus, as this supposedly article says. But he's rebuilding his program in the second season. He's still rebuilding the team. He has a star quarterback and a two-way star in Travis Hunter. And both of those guys, his son included, will be probably leaving, headed to the NFL at the end of the season. So he has an opportunity to right the ship this season. Now, I believe that Deion Sanders will get into the bowl season and be bowl eligible this year. But he has offensive line has a block. They got to be able to get off the field on third downs so that they can continue to try to push and put points on the board. And the things and the tragedy that took place after they went 3-0, they can make all these things better. They'll be fine, and they'll be bowl eligible in 2024. But I'll continue. Further states that these work echoes those of Brian Borda, who broke his silence regarding Coach Prime recently. The YouTube show host said he always talks about wanting to propel guys, young athletes, to the next level. He always talks about supporting them. So when there's a tweet and it's kind of looking like he's making fun of a young athlete who probably looked up to him or looked up to him at one point. It's kind of a lot of people. We're like, what is wrong? Dittman pointed out there's no such thing as a primarily getting transfer players, and they're supplementing through high school, he added. Deion Sanders notoriously says he not go on visits. He doesn't go to houses. He actually says for the recruits to come to him, which reinforces the narcissistic perspective. Now, hold on. Now, I don't agree with Coach Prime not taking house visits, because it's not only the player that's committing to the program and committing to playing for the coach, but it's also the family members and the loved ones who are supporting the athlete who makes a decision to go to whatever program. And Colorado shouldn't be any different. Now, I can't knock him for his style of recruiting. However, it does make a difference if a coach comes to a kid's home for an in-home visit to sit with them to talk about what you can bring to the table as a coach and what that particular program can bring to the athlete who probably wants to get to the next level after playing college football. That means getting to the NFL. So now I don't agree with that, but obviously Coach Prime is the coach for Colorado, and whatever he deems necessary for his program, if that's how he does it, I mean, that's his business. And of course, if he'll see down the road when he's really going after top tier athletes, those athletes are not going to come knock on his door unless they win a championship. And it's too early to talk about Colorado winning a championship right now. So it further states that Coach Prime's recruiting methods are unorthodox, to say the least. Last year, he brought in 53 transfer players while cutting 50 existing ones. A move he defended by calling it clearing old furniture from a beautiful home. On the Pat McAfee show, several critics saw arrogance in these words, especially for a team with a losing record. Again, guys, see how sharp-tongued everyone can be when it comes down to Coach Prime. First season. Come on, guys. First season just ended last year. Okay? Let's see how 2024 goes, and then make an assessment based on the performance of the team and how he coaches them along with his staff. But anyway, it says, however, even after a year, Deion's approach hasn't changed. So what? He added over 30 players in a similar fashion this year, but only a third are high school recruits. Typically, high schoolers need in-person visits for recruiting. Okay, I agree with that. While older transfer players don't. Deion claims his fame would disrupt the recruit's school or home, so he's avoiding those visits. I don't agree with that, because Nick Saban, okay, the GOAT, he did in-home visits, okay? And even went to the high schools. And nobody has a bigger name in college football than Coach Nick Saban, who's retired now. Says that he insists it's all about saving travel costs for Colorado as he slashes the $200,000 annual travel budget. Okay, so he's explaining why he doesn't do it. He's cost saving. And of course, remember, they still got to pay this man money. It says, however unconventional or harsh his methods seem, Deion is still landing new players by banking on his fame. And it's working. Okay, guys, in year 2. Guys, you leave a comment. What's your thoughts about the commentator and the YouTuber who's basically slamming Coach Prime after 1 year? 1 year. I mean, damn. And there's some things going on, as Shedeur Sanders says. It was a toxic atmosphere. Of course, we didn't know this stuff until now. This is talking about last season, but it's a new season. It is year 2 in the making. So we got to give Coach Prime an opportunity for a second go-round for the second year and see what happens, and see if all the moves and changes and adjustments will make a difference. Hey, guys, leave a comment. And as always, thanks for the pull-up. Hit that subscribe button. Until the next time, let's talk with Corey. Let's talk with Corey out.